It is literally impossible to fail with women if you do these three things. So the first one is you need to get her attention. And one of the most common things guys do is they talk to a girl when she still is on her phone. She still has her AirPods on, or she's not listening, and they immediately start with the opener like, yeah, anyways, I just saw you and blah. She doesn't have your attention. So the most important thing in the beginning, which is step one, is you absolutely need to get her attention. Once you do that, once her eyes are on you, she's like, now tell me more. Because think about it, you're just a guy on the street. She doesn't know you. She doesn't have any information about you. So you must differentiate yourself. And this is where you need, within a few seconds, to differentiate yourself. Because, again, you are nobody. She doesn't know you. She doesn't know you have value. Inherently, you don't have any value. You are just a man on the street. So that takes into account being cool and not being weird, right? You want to be socially adept and sharp. You want to create attraction. Now, the way you do that is not by building a connection, and I'll get into that, because one of the most common mistakes guys do is they try to build a connection with the girl immediately. She doesn't know you. She doesn't give a fuck about you. Think about it. If a homeless guy came up to you and he immediately asks you a bunch of questions, oh, what's your name and where do you live? What do you do? Do you want to answer all of these questions? No, because there's no incentive at this moment yet, right? Now, this could be different, right? If you build a certain vibe with the homeless guy and you guys become buddies, totally different. But at this point, you're just a dude in the street. So you must first create some spark. And that comes with being a sexual force. You want to be the kind of guy who's like, I'm masculine, I have a penis, and I'm attracted by you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, once you have her attention and you differentiated yourself from every other guy by being cool, by showing some attraction, and by being that sexual force, what you want to do is build a connection. And that comes after creating attraction. And here the goal is really to be relatable. Because once she likes you and she's attracted to you, the next question is really, is that guy going to be a serial killer? Is he going to immediately stab me to death when I enter his apartment? And it's better to not be that guy, right? Well, first of all, you shouldn't stab people. Like, don't do that. But it's not going to help you in dating to stab. Anyways, you want to be relatable. You want to make her feel comfortable. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with making her feel comfortable once you've built attraction. Because now you're not this guy in the friend zone. You're not just a needy guy who just wants to be friends. And of course, at the end, you want, in business, we call this a CTA, a call to action. You want to take action. Like, you don't just want to have a conversation and leave the girl. And plan A is to go on an instant date. Which means, yes, you can approach a girl and tell her, hey, do you want to grab coffee with me right here? Hey, I'm getting a Starbucks right now. You want to join? Make it very smooth and casual. And that's really plan A, because plan B is getting her Instagram or her number. But why the hell would you do that? Why would you get her Instagram if you can just literally go on a date with her at that time? It's crazy to me. Like, there's a bunch of guys who will literally talk to a girl for 5 minutes. She likes them clearly. They've built attraction. There's a connection. There's a spark. And then they're like, oh, so what's your Instagram? Why would you do that? Just get a coffee with her instantly. Just ask. If she doesn't want to, that's different. But that should always be your plan A, the instant date. So that's really what you need to do if you want to be able to talk to any girl and, increase your chances of making something happen. Get her attention, differentiate yourself from every other guy, build a connection, and then make something happen.